coming up this week, a small, tiny confession about the videos on this channel, and also finding that silver lining when there only seems to be thick clouds. You know when you watch those Christmas specials, you know, the ones like Celebrity Christmas MasterChef and Celebrity New Year Christmas Festive Cake Building Bake Off, all of those, and there's no doubt, you may have twigged this, that it might not exactly be Christmas when they're filming those. There's a few little clues: the sun high in the sky, thick luscious green grass, people wearing shorts, which happened in the last ones, I think. It's yeah, it's obvious they film them in the summer. They don't sort of suddenly take the tent down and then put the tent up again and bake off. They don't do that. They wait till they finish the main series, then they put a few bit of tinsel up, and then hey presto, it's Christmas. And the reason I mention this bleeding obvious fact is that there's a little bit of that on this channel, because although this is my third running vlog of 2023, it's actually the first one that I am filming in 2023. And as we shall discover, it's amazing how things can change in just a short period of time.
I should be covered in Gucci. I belong in the movies, right next to Clooney.
So the last running vlog that went out in January 2023, I actually recorded in 21st of December 2022. You know, I had a lot of stuff to do with all the changes to the channel and what have you. That's part of the reason, and also just to kind of get ahead of myself so I could have a little bit of a Christmas break. However, things kind of took a not brilliant turn for Christmas. Unfortunately, the day after I filmed that video, we had to finally say goodbye to one of my dogs. She was 15 and a half, so very sad, but it was time. And also, so this is like 3 days before Christmas, not good. And we'd already decided at that point to cancel Christmas. And then also, my mother had this nasty cough and had been going downhill, and she ended up in bed all over Christmas. It wasn't eating and what have you, so just after Christmas, she ended up in hospital. So she's in, at the time of recording this, she's still in there. She's 88, so that's, you know, that's not good. And she did that whole, you know, thing they've got at the moment with waiting in the ambulance for hours outside and in the corridor inside, and she was in ED for I think a day before she was able to get onto a ward, which is just the way it is, you know, busy time of year. But the NHS staff, absolutely brilliant. I mean, they're just fantastic. They really looked after her, and you know, my heart goes out to them. You know, the work that they have to do under incredible pressure. I don't know what they get paid, but it's not enough, Richie. So yeah, you know, so that's good. So we basically cancelled Christmas, we cancelled New Year. My wife went off to bed about 10 o'clock New Year's Eve. I lasted till about 11:30. I thought, I'm sat on my own here, I'll go to bed. So yeah, you know, not a good time. So I've said in the past on this channel, I am glass half full, and I think it's very easy to say that when everything's tickety-boo, ticking along nicely. So what about when it's not? Can you still be a glass half full person? And I would say, yeah, I am. I'm always looking for those little nuggets of positivity, and if you look, they're never very hard to find. I lost my dog, got an awful lot of love from people out there, really nice comments, with just such nice people out there. You know, just helps to kind of share the load a bit. And also, as I said, she was 15 and a half, which for a spaniel, she was an English show cocker. That's brilliant. My other dog, who you always worry about if, you know, one dog's going to get left behind, she's been fine actually. So not really overly worried about her. I was a bit worried what's she going to be like with the other dog not there, but she's been absolutely fine, so that's good. My mum's getting great care from the wonderful NHS, and she's in the right place, getting treated. So I don't know when this video goes out, whether she'll still be in there or whether she'll be home, I don't know. But my wife and I have been going around her house, sprucing it all up, making it all nice for her when she gets home. So that's a positive. That's something that you can say, well, something tangible that we've done there, a really good thing. So, and I'm out for a run. I've got my health, I can run. So that's another little thing. You can always find these little things that you can say, oh, that's good. That's good. It's all this bad stuff. Let's not ignore it. You have to acknowledge it, and you know, I have to grieve for my poor dog, and I will do that. And I have been doing that. I've been sobbing like a baby, I'm not afraid to tell you. But there are always these little positivity things, these little things that you can find. So if you've had a rough time, Christmas, New Year can be a bad time for some people, other people as well. I hope that you've been able to find the little positive things, the little positive nuggets to say, yeah, that's bad over there. Let's look over there. Let's look over there. There's some good stuff there. Good thing to do.
I'm just feeling myself.
There we are, run complete. Let's put the times up on the screen. A 5k today. So that's all right. It wasn't particularly quick, but you know, a ploddy one, that's okay. Still a lot of leaves on the ground, and I really don't want to slip up. So just kind of taking it nice and slow. So how have you found it then, running? It's really weird, the weather at the moment, because I think it's early January when I'm recording this. This will go out later in the month. And even after just a few days of January, they're already saying this could be the warmest January on record. So, I mean, you know me, with this sort of green agenda that I've got at the moment, it's a bit worrying, isn't it, all of this? But let's look at the positives. I've got all sorts of great green stuff coming up on the video, so on the channel rather. So, you know, hey, I've got to do our bit. So a couple of things on the running front I do kind of want to do in the coming weeks. I really need to get a new pair of running shoes because I've had these for quite a while. I've got a couple of pairs. I know, I've only got 2 pairs. What's the matter with me? And you're not a true runner until you've got more pairs than there are days in the week, I think. And I'm far from that. So I do need to get a new pair of runners. I've also got this continuing dilemma of my running watch. Been seriously looking at alternatives. And the video that I filmed, I asked for your advice, hasn't gone out at the time of recording this, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. It's a bit kind of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, isn't it, this time of year? So yeah, so that's also a little thing that I'm kind of looking into at the moment. So because today I don't know what it's done with the sort of heart rate things, but I've kind of put the heart zone running thing kind of on hold until I sort out the tech. But that is definitely something that I'm going to be doing this year. If you don't know what on earth I'm rambling on about, do have a look at my previous couple of videos from this year and it all will become clear. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to head home now, see how the dog's doing, and probably going to take her for a walk. And I suppose at some point I better do some work. So thank you so much for watching. Hit like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here for more nutty videos, and I'll see you for more updates next week.
Let's go.